Hey, Mr. Ciantia.
I'm Miss there.
This is the first part of our action plan.
Yay!
So we're going to be answering the first question,
Number 1.
which is a step-by-step explanation of the senior project and how it will address the MPO along with the needs of its users.
Basically, you could just watch any of the videos / blogs that we've posted so far, and you would have the answer to this question, but we'll say it again. Basically, I'll introduce our MPO yet again. We feel that the communication between the baby boomer generation, and ours, and even our parents' generation X, we're Generation Y. They're X, right?
I think so.
So we feel that there's a lack of communication there, and that it's kind of pulling families apart due to the technology gap, the ability to use technology well. Because it's just such a different world that we are growing up in as opposed to like what our parents were growing up in and our grandparents and such. So we want to teach a class that facilitates the use of simple technology that will allow Generation Baby Boomer to communicate across like the states or even just like across distances with us.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, not us specifically, but
not just with our generation.
Yeah.
And basically, we've mentioned that in every single project so far. But yeah, that's the step-by-step process of our project. We're right now in the middle of making surveys for the the elderly people at the Sequoias.
Mm-hmm.
And so with that, we can require info about how we should structure our class, and then we're gonna visit them actually next Monday.
Like in 3 days.
Yeah.
Because
we don't really know how our users are.
So the very first time I spoke with the woman, April Thompson, who is the director of coordinated activities there, she was really enthusiastic about like us being there and us teaching our class, and she said, yeah, we'll definitely have space for you. We'd love to have you here. And then since then, I haven't been able to talk to her. Like, I've sent her emails twice, and I've called her and left her messages. So we just need to, like, march ourselves in there and
just
get
confront
it done.
them.
Yeah. Hey, we're here. Talk to us. Yeah. So our project definitely responds to the needs of the users because we're addressing that technology gap.
Yeah, we're trying to teach them the technology they're lacking to communicate with us.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll have, we want to record our classes so that we can post them online and people all over can watch them and learn from our class, even though like they're not sitting in the room with us.
And I think we're making posters to put around to
like
advertise.
Flyers, advertisement, yeah, I said it right. Advertising.
Yes. Okay. And it's definitely a feasible project because we're both users of this kind of technology, so we're able to teach it. We've taught it to family members already, so we know it can be done.
Yeah.
It just takes a really long time. And with the amount of time given to us, so 2-3 more weeks. Right?
Yeah.
I think
we're gonna
will be able to at least teach a class at the Sequoias and then post it on our blog page.
Yeah, we're gonna teach when we have time off from school, which is like really soon actually, so that we can go during the daytime instead of in the evening, because afternoon is the most, I want to be politically correct. People are most active in the afternoon. Yeah. So, and I think it's definitely feasible. And we're going to get someone to record it. I'm going to make my cousin film this, I think.
Okay.
And Yeah.
It's
definitely feasible. We have started planning our curriculum. Like, we know what we want to teach. Skype. Well, we're going to start with email and then Skype. And then depending on the timing and how many days we actually have at the Sequoias, whether we only have like 2 days or we have 4 or how many, then we can think about expanding it even more.
And it's also viable because, as Abby has done with her grandmother, I think they talk a lot more now over Skype. And I think with our project, I think that many older people, if not actually talking to the younger generations, will be able to do it, and so they will do it more often.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, next
First
question.
question. Number 2 next.